All right, these are the demons engaging in what is gang stalking. Literally, as a gang, they were nowhere out here, and these two trucks weren't out here. It was just these over here. They're listening to everything that I'm stating, and so as I walk out, I want to be clear, these are demons. These are all demon-possessed people right here. They're engaged in relevant positioning. These are the same demons at 4 o'clock in the morning, stalking by maintaining a hotel room. This is the fake sun that, remember, the fake sun remains over this hotel, rising and setting here, reflecting off of the Motel 6 window to create light activity inside of the depths of that door, all right, which I've already captured, 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's also setting in alignment to me through my hotel window 12 hours later after the sunrise. This is where the engineered light, where these street lamps, is the guise under which the window panels throughout on every wall inside of the hotel room is appearing. And that's speaking to what is the engineered light, where demons are group stalking. And the demons include CAL FIRE. So that's what you're looking at right now. 1612073. This is a demon stalking in the path, just like the Vulcan vehicle with the two males in the trucks, as I documented the other morning. And Vulcan, these demons were opening up their hoods and wiping down their windshields. This is what I recited on the podcast. This is the same iteration, the same P.O.C. Coming around to aim light inside in the path. This is very demonic. And this is what CAL FIRE, literally a function of the state. That's a demon opening and closing doors. You've seen the same thing day in and day out at Alvarado Gardens under the fake sun. Engineer light. They're monitoring in light in the engineered environment while they are anticipating my exit. So this is what the world needs to recognize. This is the government that's engaging in criminal conduct. And they're all the entities engaging what is filling the parking lot the other night while you're understanding what is surrounding with my shadow. Here's one, and here's another, and there's another. Okay? These are demons. This is group stalking by a government agency, CAL FIRE. All right, and these are the demons claiming under the light source the need for federal funds every year for the so-called emergencies that are manufactured by Satan himself and by the demons. This is called demonic pacing. This is very demonic, what you're looking at right now, and so is the light activity. They're monitoring while they're walking around with perpendicular shadows. This is demonic. Okay, remember, this is the government that's also aware of the fact that it's been documented. They're going to be prosecuted for that. It's called impunity. 1612073, 1612071. That was a demon stalking in the path with light. That's CAL FIRE. This is demon possession over government actors. 69369D3, because that's what you just saw. All right, license plate 1612070, crossing path while I'm walking by the vehicle. That's a demon. Just opening and closing. That's a demon. That's P.O.C. 1612070 and 1275938. All right, and so they're aware of the fact that I documented Mr. Tyler over the CAL FIRE. That's out in Fresno. He's going to be prosecuted for domestic terrorism. When you're pointing out the entity by name and they come into communicate, this is a threat to your life. He's going to be prosecuted. That's what this equals. The entity knows very well that I documented him. He's the chief over the demons of the CAL FIRE department. And Fresno is where it's headquartered. I'm going to prosecute him. All these demons lining up their group stalking. That's what this is. Okay, the lamps are not the explanation for your shadow being both in front of you and behind you, stalking in the path, which is what demons do in the engineered environment. This is the hotel where the sun is now rising and setting. This is federal stalking criminal activity, the ongoing criminal act to engage in retaliation and intimidation. Let me be clear, all of these demons are going to be removed from their position with CAL FIRE. CAL FIRE is a domestic terrorist, and they are abusing money from the federal government and the state governments, manufacturing emergencies that Satan is creating under the fake sun, claiming that they need federal funds every year when the entity is engaging in what is the creation of fires. It's the work of Satan. And you're looking at the criminal conduct by CAL FIRE. These are the same demons putting out so-called fires every year. And I don't mean so-called fires like they're not real fires. They're real fires. But remember, this is the work of Satan. This is demonic pacing. This is demonic pacing right here. So you're looking at the minions of Satan. These are the work of doom. And I want to be clear, Mr. Tyler over the CAL FIRE, he's going to be prosecuted. This is P.O.C. That's a domestic terrorist that will be removed, and you're looking at the same P.O.C., the same thing, aiming light. This is very demonic. You're looking at a bunch of demons who engage in this sort of conduct, and let me be clear, they don't have to talk to you. This is demonic. This is spiritually relevant with regard to what is also criminal. It's criminal surveillance. They're group stalking on behalf of the state. This P.O.C., not different from what the LAPD was doing. You've seen that body of evidence. This is the exact same pattern of conduct. This is another state agency, CAL FIRE, and they're going to be prosecuted for that. That's called impunity. And the employees of what is Holiday Inn, they're all going to federal prison. So I just want you to see, this is a shadow right here. This is a shadow right here. This is a shadow right here. That's not going to be explained by the street lamps. That's called relevant positioning. And you just saw a bunch of demons lining up, waiting for me to come out. Remember, I'm documenting it on my podcast. The entities engaged in ongoing obsessive tracking of steps. These demons were out here in position waiting. Okay, they engaged in what is a communication of that was group stalking. That was what you're saying. And they're staying in the hotel. They're group stalking by staying. This is also relevant to what was already documented, coming and engaging in more of that. This is what the entity is aware of, has already been documented. And this is not helping, again, the demon that is in position over CAL FIRE. This is, his name is Tyler. This is speaking to the threat that he poses as dangerous and corrupt leadership over demons. And he himself is of that same condition. This is demon possession at work. This is how you have such massive corruption. And you just saw the elements of monitoring amongst a demon possessed group right here. That's P.O.C. It's currently 7:29 p.m. This is that mental illness, the closeted sex offenders, the closeted psychopaths, the very highly aggressive as they engage in demonic behavior. That's how that aggression, that's how that hostility is communicated. All right. And they're doing it while knowledgeable, specific knowledge regarding what was already published. That's relevant, again, to terrorists such as Tyler, who was over CAL FIRE. And that CAL FIRE is headquartered in Fresno, California. And this is speaking to, again, the state's pattern of conduct. So this is, again, it's 7:29 p.m. I just wanted to capture that. This is also going to be on the podcast, and you're listening to the license plates that are being recited. This is also relevant to, again, everyone's credit card number and ID. The state likely paying for what is facilitating criminal conduct with the people of the state, but this is the state that's staying at the hotel and acting with impunity. Okay, in the same way that you've seen the entity group stalking obsessively in helicopters, this is that same exact criminal system. The entity group stalking with amplified audible activity. The demons are bearing CAL FIRE badges. That was a bunch of demons pacing one after another. Okay, it is P.O.C. again. It was 7:30 p.m. And who is making money? Holiday Inn is making money in the specific environment. I just want you to see the impossible light activity. That's not caused by lights that you're purchasing. That's not caused by multiple street lamps. Having my shadow in front of me, 3 of them in front. The entity is engaging in an ongoing P.O.C. All right. It is currently, again, 7:30 p.m.